And the last thing you have to consider when selecting the right hook for your soft plastic swim bait is not choosing a hook that is too long of a shank or too short of a shank. What you are seeing on your screen right here is an example of a shank of the hook that is too small for a swim bait. And just to the right, you see one that is too long for the swim bait. And here's an example of a swim bait jig head that is perfectly suited for the swim bait it's put on. But Tyler, why is it that those two were too long and too short and that one is just perfect? Well, in most cases, you want the actual shank where it starts to bend of your hook, again, both on a jig head and on a weedless, you want that shank to point out on your swim bait, again, to go from underneath to above, right where the swim bait starts to taper down. Now, this is gonna totally vary based on swim bait brand. Right here where I am pointing is where I think the bait slims down to where if I was to put the hook any farther into that swim bait, it would start to impede the actual action of not just the paddle tail, but also how the paddle tail affects the rest of the body of the swim bait.